1. In adult learning, what principle emphasizes that learners bring prior experiences into new training? A. Self-concept. B. Experiential foundation. C. Readiness to learn. D. Orientation to learning. 2. Which evaluation model focuses on reaction, learning, behavior, and results? A. ADDIE. B. Bloom's taxonomy. C. Kirkpatrick. D. Gagne's. 3. When developing curriculum for automation technicians, what ensures alignment with industry standards? A. Benchmarking against competitors. B. Referencing SACA competency frameworks. C. Using only instructor intuition. D. Limiting material to basic theory. 4. Which of the following best demonstrates formative evaluation? A. End of program certification test. B. Feedback during a pilot session. C. Accreditation audit. D. Annual performance review. 5. Adult learners are more motivated when instruction is A. Theoretical with minimal application. B. Controlled strictly by the instructor. C. Problem-centered and practical. D. Based on rote memorization. 6. Which strategy best supports mentoring in smart automation settings? A. Assigning reading material only. B. Hands-off observation without feedback. C. Guided practice with reflective discussion. D. Formal testing with no coaching. 7. In regulatory compliance, OSHA guidelines in automation training primarily address A. Cognitive skills. B. Workplace safety. C. Test writing techniques. D. Online assessment design. 8. Which method is most effective for assessing competency-based outcomes? A. Multiple choice exams only. C. Group discussions. D. Attendance tracking. 9. In curriculum development, what is the role of a needs analysis? A. To measure instructor performance. B. To determine learner goals and industry requirements. C. To identify future mentors. D. To select testing software. 10. A communication barrier that mentors should avoid is A. Active listening. B. Using technical jargon excessively. C. Asking clarifying questions. D. Providing constructive feedback. 11. Summative evaluation occurs A. During training to adjust delivery. B. Before training to identify needs. C. At the end of training to measure outcomes. D. During mentoring sessions. 12. What is the purpose of aligning assessments with learning objectives? A. To increase test difficulty. B. To reduce learner stress. C. To ensure validity and reliability. D. To satisfy accreditation agencies only. 13. Which adult learning principle stresses internal motivation? A. Self-concept. B. Readiness to learn. C. Motivation to learn. D. Orientation to learning. 14. In SACA-aligned training, why are industry certifications important? A. They provide academic credit only. They validate job-ready skills. C. They ensure higher test scores. D. They replace workplace experience. 15. When mentoring, which practice demonstrates effective feedback? A. Delivering vague encouragement. B. Providing timely, specific guidance. C. Waiting until annual reviews. D. Avoiding correction. 16. What is the first step in the ADDIE model for curriculum design? A. Implementation. B. Design. C. Evaluation. D. Analysis. 17. Regulatory compliance and training content ensures A. Reduced learning time. B. Legal adherence and learner safety. C. Higher grades. D. Better mentor-mentee rapport. 18. Which communication technique strengthens adult engagement? A. Monologues. B. Interactive questioning. C. Silent observation. D. Excessive lecturing. D. Excessive lecturing. Executing. 19. A key benefit of competency-based education is A. Emphasis on theory only. B. Learners advance by demonstrating mastery. C. Time-based progression. D. Instructor-led grading flexibility. 20. What type of evaluation measures knowledge retention months after training? A. Immediate feedback forms. B. Longitudinal evaluation. C. Diagnostic pretest. D. Formative review. 21. Which mentoring style is most effective for building independence? A. Directive without flexibility. B. Coaching with self-reflection. C. Passive observation. D. Lecture only. 22. In adult learning, self-directed learners value A. Mandatory repetition. B. Instructor dominance. C. Autonomy and responsibility. D. Memorization drills. 23. Which of the following ensures validity in test items? A. Questions match objectives. B. Random, unrelated questions. C. Subjective instructor preference. D. Focus on trick wording. 24. A common pitfall in communication during curriculum delivery is A. Simplifying complex concepts. B. Ignoring learner feedback. C. Encouraging peer learning. D. Clarifying expectations. 25. Which compliance issue can invalidate certification programs? A. Outdated regulatory references. B. Clear safety procedures. C. Learner-centered curriculum. D. Mentor evaluations. 26. Which approach fosters continuous improvement in training programs? A. Ignoring evaluation results. B. Using evaluation data to revise curricula. C. Relying only on mentor opinions. D. Conducting one-time assessments. 27. Which type of objective focuses on learner demonstration of a skill? A. Cognitive. B. Affective. C. Psychomotor. D. Regulatory. 28. In mentoring, modeling behavior is essential because why? A. Learners ignore examples. B. Adults learn through observation and practice. C. It delays performance. D. It limits engagement. 29. Which communication element is essential for effective assessment debriefs? A. Transparency. B. Ambiguity. C. Technical overload. D. Silence. 30. Which best describes criterion reference testing? A. Comparing learners to peers. B. Comparing learners to set standards. C. Evaluating learners on instructor bias. D. Ranking learners in percentile. 31. Which regulatory agency impacts automation training safety standards? A. NASA. B. C. IMF. D. WHO. 32. What ensures fairness in assessment? A. Bias-free language and clear rubrics. B. Subjective grading. C. Random difficulty. D. Instructor favoritism. 33. Which curriculum approach emphasizes problem solving in automation? A. Project-based learning. B. Rote memorization. C. Lecture only. D. Drill-based practice. 34. In adult learning, what motivates participation most? A. Social pressure. B. Immediate applicability to work. C. Passive observation. D. Instructor demands. 35. Which mentoring responsibility enhances workplace integration? A. Shielding mentee from challenges. B. Introducing real-world problem solving. C. Avoiding discussions about work tasks. D. Relying solely on theory. 36. Which communication skill reduces conflict in training? A. Active listening. B. Interrupting learners. C. Dominating conversations. D. Withholding feedback. 37. Which of the following is an advantage of formative evaluation? A. Identifies issues early for adjustment. B. Ends the program effectively. C. Confirms certification only. D. Increases summative accuracy. 38. Which step is essential for regulatory compliance documentation? A. Recording adherence evidence. B. Ignoring outdated laws. C. Delegating to learners. D. Avoiding audits.